Welcome to our exploration of sushi, a culinary art that transcends mere food and embodies a rich tapestry of history and culture. Did you know that the origins of sushi date back to ancient times, beginning as a method of preserving fish through fermentation? This fascinating technique traveled from Southeast Asia to China and eventually made its way to Japan, where it evolved into the sushi we know today. During the Edo period, the iconic nigiri sushi emerged, quickly gaining popularity as a fast food option using fresh fish from Tokyo Bay. But sushi is not just a dish, it represents a symbol of Japanese culinary culture that has spread across the globe. Join us as we delve into the different types of sushi, the meticulous techniques behind its preparation, and the cultural significance it holds in Japan. Whether you're a sushi aficionado or a curious newcomer, there's always something new to discover in the world of sushi. The history and origins of sushi. The history of sushi actually dates back to ancient times. The first sushi began as a method of preserving fish through fermentation. This technique is believed to have traveled from Southeast Asia to China and then to Japan. Specifically, the ancient style known as narazushi marks its origins. Narazushi involved fermenting fish with rice for preservation, and when consumed, the rice was discarded, leaving only the fish to eat. In Japan, sushi evolved into its current form during the Edo period. During this time, what we know today as nigiri sushi emerged. Edo-mei sushi, made with fresh fish caught in Tokyo Bay, quickly became popular as a convenient fast food. People in Edo enjoyed sushi during their breaks from work, which helped foster the development of sushi culture. Moreover, distinct styles of sushi emerged in different regions. For instance, in Kansai, pressed sushi is the norm, where fish and vegetables are compacted with vinegared rice. This style not only looks beautiful but also reflects the local food culture. Furthermore, sushi has transcended mere food to become a symbol of Japanese culinary culture, spreading worldwide. Today, sushi enjoys popularity in America and Europe, where unique adaptations have emerged in various regions. The evolution of sushi continues alongside the times. For example, recently, in response to a growing health consciousness, sushi made with vegetables or gluten-free options have appeared. Additionally, sushi chefs' skills have also evolved, giving rise to new styles that emphasize aesthetic beauty and balanced flavors. Sushi is not just food, it represents a special existence that conveys culture and history. We should continue to watch the evolution of sushi in the future. Types and characteristics of sushi. Sushi is a traditional Japanese dish that is loved all over the world. Its charm lies in its diversity, with many different types of sushi existing. First, let's take a look at nigiri sushi. Nigiri sushi consists of vinegared rice topped with fresh fish or shellfish, offering a simple yet delightful way to enjoy the ingredients' flavors. Common toppings include tuna, salmon, and shrimp among others. Nigiri sushi is a dish that showcases the skill of the chef, as the way the toppings are sliced and shaped can change the overall taste. Next, we move on to maki sushi. Maki sushi is made by rolling vinegared rice and ingredients in seaweed, and it has a visually appealing look. Ingredients like avocado, cucumber, and crab sticks are used, creating a colorful presentation that stimulates the appetite. In particular, California rolls, which are a variation popularized overseas, have gained significant popularity. Chirashi sushi is another type that deserves our attention. It consists of vinegared rice topped with various ingredients, often enjoyed on special occasions. Ingredients can include seafood, vegetables, and eggs, creating a festive appearance that adds to the joy of eating. Chirashi sushi is often made at home, and each family's recipe can impart its own unique flavor, which is part of its charm. Finally, let's touch on oshizushi. Oshizushi is pressed sushi, popular in the Kansai region, where the ingredients are compacted into a mold. Oshizushi not only looks beautiful, but when cut, it reveals a vibrant array of ingredients inside. In particular, mackerel oshizushi is famous for its perfect pairing of vinegar-marinated mackerel and vinegared rice. These various types of sushi offer different flavors depending on the ingredients, seasonings, and techniques used, enhancing the joy of eating. Sushi is not just a meal, it encapsulates culture and history. Through sushi, which represents Japanese culinary culture, one can truly appreciate the flavors of the ingredients and the craftsmanship of the chefs. How to make sushi and techniques. To make sushi, you first need fresh fish and high-quality rice. The rice is mixed with vinegar, sugar, and salt to create sushi rice, which is then cooled to the appropriate temperature. This sushi rice is a crucial element that forms the foundation of sushi's flavor. Fish, on the other hand, is all about freshness, and the way it is cut and presented requires skill. In particular, when it comes to nigiri sushi, the chef must consider the temperature of their hands as they shape the rice and place the fish on top. At this point, the way the fish is sliced, its thickness, and the balance with the rice become critical. For example, fatty fish like salmon and tuna should be cut slightly thicker so that they melt in your mouth. Next, let's talk about maki sushi and pressed sushi, which require different techniques in terms of ingredient placement and rolling methods. In maki sushi, the ingredients are evenly arranged and tightly rolled, resulting in a beautiful and easy-to-eat sushi. Pressed sushi, on the other hand, requires the skill of packing ingredients and sushi rice into a mold and pressing them together, showcasing the chef's expertise. To become a sushi chef, one typically undergoes years of training, sometimes spanning from several years to over a decade. Making sushi is also an art that pursues a balance between visual beauty and flavor. For instance, the presentation of sushi demands a balance of colors and the beauty of shapes, which serve to stimulate the appetite. Furthermore, sushi is a part of Japan's traditional food culture and is beloved worldwide. Recent surveys indicate that sushi is one of the most popular dishes in Japanese cuisine, enjoyed by many people overseas. Making sushi is not merely cooking, it is a special experience that blends culture, technique, and art. How to choose fresh ingredients for sushi. The deliciousness of sushi greatly depends on the freshness of the ingredients. To select fresh fish, it's essential to first check the color and luster. Fresh fish typically has clear eyes and firm flesh. For instance, the red flesh of tuna is characterized by its vibrant red color and shine. On the other hand, if the color appears dull or lacks luster, it may indicate declining freshness. Furthermore, the smell is also a crucial point. Ideally, fresh fish should have no strong fishy odor. If there's a noticeable fishy smell, the freshness is questionable. Moreover, selecting seasonal fish is also important. Seasonal fish is generally richer in flavor and has a higher fat content, making it the best quality for serving. For example, mackerel in autumn and yellowtail in winter are particularly delicious during these seasons. When choosing at a market or fishmonger, it is fundamental to select a reliable shop. Asking the shop owner for recommendations can also be beneficial. They often know what the best catch of the day is. Choosing fresh ingredients significantly influences the quality of sushi. Fresh ingredients have a completely different texture and flavor. For instance, fresh salmon offers a melting texture in your mouth, while older salmon tends to be dry. If you want to enjoy sushi to the fullest, it's essential to prioritize fresh ingredients in your choices. The way of eating sushi and etiquette. When it comes to eating sushi, there are several manners to keep in mind. First, it's common to eat nigiri sushi with your hands, although using chopsticks is also acceptable. Eating with your hands is said to be the true way to enjoy sushi, especially as it allows you to experience the flavors of fresh ingredients directly. When consuming sushi, it's best to bring the piece to your mouth with the fish side facing up, as this enhances the overall taste experience. This positioning allows the flavors of the fish to spread more effectively in your mouth. Next, let's talk about soy sauce usage. When dipping sushi into soy sauce, it is considered polite to only dip the fish part. Dipping the rice in soy sauce can overpower the delicate flavors, which is something you should avoid. In fact, sushi chefs take great care to preserve the taste of the vinegared rice, so it's essential to be mindful when using soy sauce. Additionally, when enjoying sushi in a group, it's preferable to use different chopsticks when sharing pieces. Passing sushi from your own chopsticks to someone else's is often seen as unsanitary. Now that we've covered some basic etiquette, let's move on to the significance of these manners. Following these manners is crucial for fully enjoying sushi. In Japan, sushi is not just a meal, it's a dish rich in culture and tradition. By adhering to the etiquette of sushi eating, you can gain a deeper understanding and appreciation of this culture. For instance, when sharing sushi with others, it's important to respect their preferences and share accordingly. This respect enhances the overall dining experience, making it more enjoyable for everyone involved. Lastly, let's not forget the importance of gratitude while eating sushi. Expressing appreciation for the ingredients and the chefs can significantly elevate your enjoyment of the meal. In conclusion, by being mindful of these etiquette practices, you not only enhance your sushi experience but also show respect for a culinary tradition that has been cherished for generations. The art and training of sushi chefs. The skills of a sushi chef go beyond mere cooking, playing a crucial role in preserving culture and tradition. To become a sushi chef, one must undergo extensive training, typically spending several years, often over a decade, honing their skills. In the early stages of training, aspiring chefs learn how to cook rice, prepare vinegared rice, and fillet fish. These fundamental techniques are essential in determining the flavor of sushi. In particular, the method of cooking rice is considered the heart of sushi, as chefs pay close attention to the type of rice, the amount of water, and the cooking process to create the perfect vinegared rice. As their training progresses, they gradually acquire the techniques for making nigiri and maki sushi, ultimately establishing their unique style. Nigiri sushi is particularly delicate, as the temperature and grip of the chef's hands can alter the flavor, requiring a high level of skill. On the other hand, maki sushi depends heavily on the balance of ingredients and the rolling technique, significantly impacting its appearance and taste, allowing chefs to showcase their craftsmanship. Next, let's explore the importance of ingredient selection and sourcing techniques. It is vital for sushi chefs to develop a discerning eye for quality ingredients, as this is crucial for their growth as culinary artists. For instance, to assess the freshness and quality of fish, one must be sensitive to its color, smell, and texture. These skills are cultivated through years of experience and dedication. Moreover, sushi is not only about taste but also about visual appeal. Chefs refine their plating techniques, incorporating creativity in color and shape to provide a visually delightful experience. Sushi, reflecting Japan's traditional aesthetic sense, can be seen as a work of art that is enjoyable not only to eat but also to behold. The skills of sushi chefs play an essential role in passing down culture and tradition, transcending mere culinary techniques. As vital components of Japanese food culture, sushi chefs bear the responsibility of transmitting their skills to the next generation. Their dedication and passion elevate sushi to something extraordinary, enriching the dining experience for all. The relationship between sushi and Japanese culture. Sushi is a symbol of Japan's culinary culture and is highly regarded internationally. In Japan, each region has its own unique sushi style, reflecting the culture and history of that area. For instance, edome sushi represents Tokyo's culture, characterized by fresh seafood used in nigiri sushi. On the other hand, in the Kansai region, pressed sushi is more common, where vinegared rice and ingredients are pressed into molds. These differences stem from the availability of ingredients and historical backgrounds of each region. Next, let's explore how sushi plays a role in special occasions and celebrations. Sushi is often enjoyed during special days and events, serving to strengthen bonds among family and friends. For example, during New Year celebrations or weddings, sushi is an indispensable part of the feast. This makes sushi not just a meal, but also a means of communication and connection. Gathering around the table with sushi deepens relationships among family and friends. Now, let's discuss how sushi embodies Japan's aesthetic sensibility. The Japanese value the natural flavors of ingredients and pay meticulous attention to cooking methods and presentation. Sushi chefs perfect their skills through years of training, focusing on everything from cutting fish to molding vinegared rice. This craftsmanship elevates sushi from mere food to an art form. Through sushi, one can learn about Japan's culture and history as well. For example, sushi's origins date back to the Edo period when it developed as a preservation method. As a result, sushi holds a significant place in Japan's history. Moreover, sushi is popular internationally, with many sushi restaurants around the world. This further helps to spread a part of Japanese culture globally. Finally, sushi reminds us of the importance of communication through food. Meals bring people together, and enjoying sushi allows individuals from different cultures and backgrounds to bond. Sushi is not just a dish, it serves as a cultural bridge. As we wrap up today's exploration of sushi, we have journeyed through its rich history and origin. From its early days of fermented fish preservation to becoming a beloved fast food in Edo period Japan, sushi has truly evolved over time. We've learned about the various types of sushi, each with its unique characteristics and flavors, such as nigiri, maki, chirashi, and pressed sushi. Moreover, the artistry and skill involved in sushi making, from selecting the freshest ingredients to mastering the techniques, highlight the dedication of sushi chefs. Sushi is not just food, it embodies Japanese culture and tradition, connecting people and celebrating special moments together. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of sushi, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more delicious insights. We appreciate your support, and we can't wait to share more culinary adventures with you.